Hey, Dana here, and welcome to Searching For, or my Dana's Garage. If you want to see me install LED lights on a boat trailer, stay tuned. Hey, Dana here, and welcome to Searching For. This is behind the scenes. Well, the other day I put this platform on here and made it so it will hold a spare tire for me. This is set up so I can get on here and walk out and bring the boat back in without having to balance myself on that freaking 4-inch wide neck and keep myself from sliding off and hurting myself. So I did that. I used old axle U-bolts and I put them on the frame here so now I can slide it back and forth, and I can hook up straps without any issues. And what I'm doing today is I'm changing out my freaking regular trailer lights to LEDs. So as you can see, I did a video on building this Master little trailer dolly, and even though it's got this here that you can just go ahead and push up and then crank it up, wheel doesn't work that well. It doesn't work that well in gravel situations. Now, what am I doing? So what I'm doing right now, I'm going back to the trailer. Well, it's not raining right now. It was raining a minute ago. So maybe I'll just go ahead and put those on while I'm waiting. So it doesn't rain. Let's see. Real sharp. Pull that in. Work okay. Yeah, I'm going to be pushing it back uphill. Beautiful. This is a 14-foot trailer, or 16-foot trailer. I'm going to get wet again. Let's get that. I'm going to go ahead and pull it, push it in here, so I can work on those in here. My wires clean. Shove it. Oh, I get it. This is a little heavy. Oh man, I gotta get a run. I gotta get a running start here. Come on. Come on, I gotta get some freaking traction. Get in. Ah, beautiful. I don't care if the front's hanging out here. It doesn't affect me any. I just need to get the wheels done. Get the brakes done. For the lights. Yeah. Right. Think about putting it on this, you know, it's empty today. Nothing going on. I gotta do the daughter's Jeep Compass again. Need brakes. Got this. I can do it on the floor, but that likes working. I had to repair the freaking ground wire. On it because it popped off on me. I'll put that there. Put that there. And we'll go ahead and lift it up. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's see what I want first. All right. Go ahead and pop those real quick. Little 10s. Oh, you're way off on that. There we go. Now, like I said, these are just regular trailer lights. And they're sealed. They're sealed to a point of driving around in the rain, but they're not. You're not supposed to submerge them like you do when you're backing it into the water to drop your boat off. The water gets in here. Then all of a sudden you turn your brake lights on, it winds up blowing your bulb. So let's see. Look here. What's in there? Color again. Okay. So those were already on the trailer when I got them. Wired up right. So now we got on eBay. I was looking for LEDs. I was at Runnings looking for them, and they want like $35 for a pair. So or each. Or $60 each, I don't remember. I said, nope, I'll go online. My hands on a pair. I guess I should have checked these before. I don't know. Here we are. Alright, so This is what we have now. These are LED, brand new. You can't change the bulbs on them. It's just the way they are. This one's this side here. I may have to. Ow. Seal. All right. There you go. Now I'll go ahead and put them right back. Like so. Oh, wait a minute. The wrong side. This side. Let's see. Let me get a regular wrench. Okay. That one. That one. Came off that one. Okay, so alright, well, cutting my fingers when the freaking bulb blows that I have to repair or replace. Okay, just snug. It's freaking hot in here. You get the fan. And there you go, you got your yellow and brown. It'll match up with yellow and brown. And then the ground, I guess you gotta have these are not grounding. I guess those are not ground. Maybe because it's an LED. So you're gonna have to re-ground it. Put that in like that. So this one's gonna go. This one has got your LED for your brake lights. We have to put our brake light, our license plate on here. Here's the rain. Well, I want to get it in. I had a feeling if I pursued this outside, I was going to get wet. So, there we are. Tighten this out, tighten this down. Not yet. Got a wire tied under here. Come on. Get the wire out of there. Okay, so now we're going to be fully waterproof. You need to get those heat shrink. Beautiful. Okay, so that takes care. It takes care of the install on those. I'll come up in the air on that. brackets. Send it up in the air a little bit higher. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, takes care of that. Next step, I'm putting some air on here. Air in here. You know, a little too much air. Yeah. Alright. This came from Welding helmet. Monica, New York, or Monica from he must have bought them and could use them. Spare. Now I got spare trailer lights for something or other. Yeah. Perfectly good. I can blow them out or anything. And with the rest of my 20-year drawer stuff. Alright, so being at the heat of ground, I'm probably going to have to put some self-tap on both sides after I get them wired up here. Alright, so I do have enough wire to do that. Alright, you're going to want these to do the job. And he's back the escape up so I can plug it in. Make sure they're working. I don't think unless I wire the ground wire to the frame here, they're gonna work. Wire cutters here. And a little more on that. This side. Back to the camera here. A little bit. This is all behind the scenes of searching for. Also gives you the opportunity to see what it takes to get a boat trailer usable. Of course, you know this is continuation. I had to put the new axle on here. Oh, was that frustrating. Just buy a whole lot. If you got to do an axle, buy the whole daggum axle. Don't try to piece it together. And then I do recommend, along with that, get the. Now I kind of kick myself that I should have got 5 lug instead of 4. But too late now. Too frustrated with trying to get the axle done. These will be going into the water, so they will be corrosion susceptible. Ready? buy me a heat gun. Get away from the fire. My fingers away from them. Ow! Let's set it on fire. Okay. That's that. That's those to that. And to the other side. Can we go there down? Very nice. Next, go ahead and get the lights hooked up. In your standard, your left blinker are going to have your yellow and brown wires. Your right blinker is going to have your green and brown blinkers. And then, depending on if it has a white wire, you're going to have to ground it to the frame. So your ground on your vehicle is grounded to the trailer. So then it's going to make that connection. Let's see, brown. Okay, brown to brown. Now brown to yellow. The wiring on the when I went to hook the wiring up to a trailer, I found there was corrosion within the wiring of the truck. And unfortunately, when I went to rewire it up, I screwed up the ground connections. I actually had a ground. I had the white wire to a positive, so it was screwing me up. And finally it was blowing fuses. Originally, what would happen is I had brake lights and running lights. My running lights finally wouldn't work. And that was because I blew the fuse. You can see that video. I'll attach that to this as well so you can see what that was all about. Because I couldn't figure it out for the first part of it. So that was good. Oh, I didn't have turn lights with running lights on. That's what it was. As long as I didn't have the running lights on, I had turn and brake lights. And all of a sudden then, after a little while, I didn't have any running lights. And that's when it was blowing the fuse. That's what it was. And then I didn't find that out until I was trying to make sure that the trailer was grounded to the vehicle. So I undid that white wire. And then when I hit that white wire to the frame, it arced. I'm like, that ain't right. You aren't right. Alright, I got that one there like that. It's got a freaking safety on it I don't like. You got to be a combination of both. Beautiful. That one. That one's done. Get our yellow wire plugged up. All right. Don't want to be burning the freaking light in. Page freaking. That also. Back up. Alright, here we are. Now I can bury those back in. Back in there. I don't know why I went on the top, but I can push those right back in the frame here. Okay, so now we are. Shove those right back in the frame. Get out of the way. What I was doing. Okay, nice. Now we'll try it without having to plug in that ground wire, but I'm sure I'm gonna have to. Now let's go to the other side. Okay. What you need for this evolution is I got these wire trimmers from Walmart. Get those. And then a wire crimp tool. Let's have a nice shirt. Bring you up close on this one. So I'm close enough here, I can actually do the melt. Okay. All right. What that does is it melts itself right to the insulation. So we're done. Alrighty. So what I'll do is go ahead and plug in the. I won't put this in yet. I won't plug it yet, but what I can see if I got contact to this, or I may just go put a self tap in here. So, all right. So these are done. All nice and weatherproof now. No corrosion can get in there, and we'll go ahead and plug it in, see what happens. So the minute I touch this to something, it might light. There you go. So there we are. They do light once they're grounded. So we will have to ground the trailer for grounding. Okay, so there we are. Let me get some self taps real quick. Screw those right into the body, and I'll have ground. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to self tap these. Just small self taps. I'm going to go ahead and put it right here in the main frame. Make sure it's out of the way. This is a soft metal. Okay. I got it started. Good. Same thing this side. Yeah, I want it on the inside. Okay. Here we go. Get this one back out again. You're good. In for a close-up. Alright, that's what I did here. Okay. Because I know this, when this goes down, sometimes, because it is a tilt, sometimes goes deep into the ground. Sure. Alright, beautiful. This side, make sure they're all the way in here too. In there. Alright, sweet. Beautiful. I know I put one behind it and the other one in front of it. That's alright. Alright, let's see. I don't know if I got brake lights. Red lights, turn signals. Answer the question that have to be grounded in the trailer. And yes, they do. So, fantastic. Everything's working. And those are running lights. So I've got two, and I have two sets of side markers. They prefer the yellow ones up front. Or black or red ones in the back. So, and the nice thing about these is they're sealed. I don't have to worry about backing it into the water. And blowing a bulb and cutting my finger that I still can't seem to get healed because I keep banging it on everything. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, definitely share. If you're seeing this on my Dana Crosby's channel, please go down the description and jump on searching for, because the sooner I make 1,000 subscribers, the sooner my channel will be monetized and I can start using those funds towards searching. Thanks again. We'll catch you on the next Searching For. And thank you to Pro Welding Helmet from Montclair, California for these lights, and they work great. And in this evolution I used a 7/16 combo wrench, set of wire squeezers, cutters, and wire trimmers with a butane heat gun. And can't forget the self-tapping screws with my Cobalt screw gun with the self-tap adapter. So